Hi there, and welcome to this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus edition. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette, and I'm joined by, you know who these guys are, former Canadiens teammates and Stanley Cup champions, Chris Nyland and Rick Green. So happy to have them with us all season this year. Last season, the Canadiens sent Joel Armia down to the AHL's Laval Rocket to start the season. It sent him down a second time after that. Knuckles, do you think there's any chance the Canadiens would think of sending Josh Anderson or Christian Dvorak or Brendan Gallagher down to Laval if they struggle this season to create a spot for a younger guy?
You know, I don't know. They could, but if there was a guy, it would probably be Armia at some point if he doesn't hold his end of the bargain up. Gallagher, I can't see it. How do you do that to a guy who's been around that long? You know what I mean? If it gets to that point, trade him if you can. Give him away. I don't know. But, and Josh Anderson, I don't know what good it would do you sending a guy like that down. I think you'd lose him. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully Josh can bounce back and have the year. You know, is he going to be a 27-goal scorer again? You know, is he going to be a 9-goal scorer again? I don't think so. Somewhere in between there, it'd be nice, you know, come up with 20 goals maybe. But he's got to get his game back. He skated well last night. It's one game, but I like what I saw from the three of them last night. But, you know, can they carry that over the course of the season?
What do you think, Rick?
I don't think that'll ever happen. These guys have been around a while. To do something like that or try and do something like that just wouldn't work. They just they wouldn't accept it. It's a no for me. And you know, they make way too much money to send down to try and play in the American League, and you know you have to deal with some established pros that you got to handle the right way.
What kind of impact, Rick, would that have in the room? Like, with the guys still there if they see a veteran like that get sent down?
Well, I mean, I think the management has to be, you know, on top of things as far as how they handle these guys. And the only way that you can really handle them, if you will, is ice time and games played. And, you know, when guys are not towing the line or not doing what they should be doing and performing the way they should be, the only choice you have is to take their ice time away or take them out of the lineup. And that's an option that, you know, I think is the only one that they have to try and get these guys back to where they hope they would be. And they did it with Armia. Now these other guys, they have to get the message through, and the only way is taking their ice time or games played away.
Yeah, I'd like to see Dvorak at least stay healthy this season so we get a full, you know, he's had so many injury problems since he's been here. And with Gallagher, you know, the effort's there every night, always has been. Knuckles, for a guy like Gallagher at that age, when you start getting to the end of your career or near the end of your career, do you start feeling it slipping away? Like, do you feel like you can't keep up, or what's that like when you're getting near the end of your career and maybe the game's getting quicker than it was for you before?
Well, for me, I just talk my own is, it got tough, you know, the fight and everything. Like, I know my last year there, I fought Stu Grimson and Jim McKenzie back to back. And I remember going to the penalty box both nights. I'm going, whoop, this is getting a little bit tougher. Couple nights there, you know, I lost a puck on the wall. I wasn't quick enough with it. And I go back to the bench and I knew it was slipping, but you can't admit it, right? You can admit it to yourself, but you can't admit it to everybody else. And I'm sure they can see it, and they saw it. So, yeah, it gets really difficult at the end. Do I think Brendan's there yet? No, but certainly he has some wear and tear on that body. He played the game like a warrior his whole career, will continue to the end. And there's going to be nights where he's out there and the legs just don't work. It happens. It's 82 games. And when you get north of 30 years old, it doesn't get any easier. And there's going to be those nights that he's going to struggle. And like all players, but a little more when you hit that age. And hopefully he'll have teammates that'll be able to pick up and carry the load when he has those nights. And that's what teams are all about. Guys are going to have off nights. And that's when the rest of the guys are able to pick it up and carry it through. Is this team there yet? I don't think. Hopefully they do get there in the next year or two, but I think they have a ways to go. But yeah, he's going to have those nights. He probably, question himself, geez, the legs aren't there tonight. I've had them. You get out and warm up and you're skating around and you're like, is it going to get better tonight? And you just know it's not. The legs just aren't there, and you give what you can give.
Rick, as a defenseman, how did you maybe start realizing, or when did it start getting more difficult and you realize maybe it's coming near the end?
Year 3.
When I started to lose my blazing speed, I said, okay, my game is finished. I can't fly around the ice like I used to. But no, seriously, it's physically, mentally becomes a real challenge, and it does weigh on you because as a player for a number of years, you're the first one to know that, what, I can't do the things that I did for many years, and they're on the other side of the hill when it starts to fall apart. And the last thing you want to do as an athlete is embarrass yourself to the point where you got everybody saying you should have retired a long time ago. And it's a tough transition for any athlete, but the athlete is the one that knows firsthand that I mentally, physically can't do it. I'm just about done.
Well, it'd certainly be nice for the Canadiens if Anderson, Dvorak, and Gallagher can all find their games this season and contribute to the offense. Anyway, that's it for this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel. Go to MontrealGazette.com/newsletters to sign up for the Hockey Inside Out newsletter. And of course, go to HockeyInsideOut.com every day where you will get all the latest Canadiens news. Talk to you again soon.